Okay, so we're back. Part 2 of Nancy Drew, Stay Tuned for Danger. Now, we just finished up with the apartment and all the clues that are in the apartment. On the first day, we step right into the apartment, we talk to Mattie, she takes off to her work, and you stay around to look around. We just finished that, and now we're going to the studio. So in order to get to the studio, you will need to click on the door. Now, once you click on the door, a map does appear. Now, Mattie's house is where we're currently at, and where we're going to go is this worldwide broadcasting. So go ahead and click on that.
Taxi!
Where can I take you today, miss?
1999 Broadway, please.
Alright, now that we're here, we're going to enter. Okay, so before we go in any further, take a look around, because there are some clues. So if we go over here, we have some stairs, and we do have a little directory. Now, this directory isn't really anything for you to really have to ponder about, so you can move on. Now, if we hover over here, we don't see anything until we get to this little table with some magazines. Only one magazine shows up to be read, so we're going to go ahead and click on that. And when we open it up, we see some letters missing from the magazine. But what do we know? We know that Rick has been getting death threats, and we know that some of those death threats have cutouts from magazines. So, what does this tell us? Does this tell us that someone that works here cut out the letters? That's a really good, likely observation. Now, you don't need to find out what letters are missing and then scramble them around to see what words you can get or what phrases you can make out of that. It's just kind of telling you that these are the magazines that someone got those magazine cutouts from. Now, to me, it's really sloppy, you know? I mean, if you're going to go ahead and give someone death threats, like, don't leave the magazines in the waiting room, in the lobby, you know? I mean, that's just sloppy. Okay, now, if we go over here, we turn around, we see another table that turns red. And we have more magazines. Here we go. And there you go. More clip outs. So there's no need for you to, try to decipher anything. This isn't like a decipher clue. Just kind of like letting you know that these are the magazines that whoever is threatening Rick got those magazine clip outs from. Okay. And we have Rick and Mattie. Alright, so we can look at this little board here saying meet Rick Arlen in person. Okay, you can go ahead and read that if you like. But it's not really much for the case at hand. Now we're going to go talk to the security guy.
Can I help you?
Yes, Mattie Jensen left a visitor's pass for me. It should be listed under Nancy Drew.
Here you are. You'll need to sign for it. You'll need to come to this desk every time you enter so I can log you in. Have a nice day.
Okay, go ahead and look at this here. And then click in further. WWB founder, Mildred W. Strathorn. We have the set here. And we're going to turn around and go this way.
I don't care who he is. No one breaks a contract with Bill Pappas. I'll kill him before he runs out on me.
Alright, so now while we're walking past the hall, we hear William Pappas saying, I don't care who it is, I'll kill him before he runs out on me. So now we have some kind of incriminating evidence against the producer. Okay, so you're going to keep going, and we have Mattie Jensen's door. In order to knock on the door, you have to click on the star. Or I guess like the top part of the door. Because if you go down here, it doesn't do anything for you. So make sure that it is highlighted red.
It's open! Hey, Nancy! Glad you could make it. We'll be shooting soon, so I only have a couple of minutes to chat.
Can you tell me why someone would want to send these threats to Rick?
He's talented, handsome, and rich. Some people would hate him just for that. But Rick wouldn't hurt a fly. I have no idea why someone's trying to scare him with these threats.
So how long have you been a couple?
You mean off-screen or on-screen? You see, Rick and I dated when we were with the touring company for Romeo and Juliet.
Do you think an old flame of yours could be motivated by jealousy to do this to Rick?
Actually, Rick and I are no longer dating. But come to think of it, I do know someone who could be jealous enough of Rick to do something like this. Yuri Danner, Rick's twin brother. I'm sorry, Nancy, it's been a running joke around here. You see, Rick's character has an evil twin, Yuri, and everyone's been saying that it's him who's causing all this trouble. But seriously, I have no idea who could be behind this. Oh, look at the time, I've got to get to makeup. Hey, why don't you come down to the set in a few minutes? I'll be shooting a scene with Rick. In the meantime, make yourself at home.
So in this video, we are just going to go through the lobby and then Mattie's room. There's a bunch of clues in here. So, if we go over here, this lights up. This lights up. We have a book. We also have a note. Glasses, roses. Now this is in French. I don't know French. I can't speak this to you. Ma chérie. Amour. Okay, that is all I know. Pour? That's all I know. So I can't read this to you. And it's okay if you don't know French. This is a clue though. So if you are trying to figure this out, like, hey, is this something that I need to pay attention to? Yes, pay attention to this. Put it in your mind bank. Go write it down. There was a French note. This is important. Now we find some newspapers. Arlene, possible departure leads to rating questions. WWB down after rumor of LOOL cast changes. Will the decline continue? So what is this telling us? Telling us that light of our love, the ratings are going down. Is it because Rick's leaving and the new cast will come? Or is it just the show? Or is that why Rick is leaving? Because the ratings are going down. Okay, so when we turn to our left, we have this glow red. So the chair doesn't glow red, the clocks don't, so this vanity does. So we're going to click on the vanity. And as you see here, this turns red, this turns red, this turns red. So let's click here. We have some lipsticks. Nothing that turns red. Okay, so that book doesn't, it's just the lipsticks. Click here, click there. And anything that turns red? Yes, we have this lipstick. This lipstick looks like it was used to like write with. So, kind of weird. Click over here. Now Now in order to get to this fridge, you will have to click past and then now click on it. Now you're at the fridge. And we have this Wordsearch paper, I guess you can say. Light of our love. We have more than it seems. Who is lying? Like we have broken watch. Now this is not a clue that you have to decipher. It's just some random word search paper that has some phrases on it. So there's no need for you to, mind boggle about this because it's just a decoy. There's a lot of decoy clues. Okay, we have this over here. Nothing turns red, so we can move on. Nothing turns red, so we can move on. Like this. Nothing turns red, so we can move on. We don't want to leave just yet. We want to make sure that we get all the clues. Okay. So by clicking, hovering over here, brings you here. Let's see, what do we have? We have a picture frame. Not important. We have this medallion or paperweight. And it says, a mask of sweet sincerity, a cloak of loving kindness, meant to sway the heart, to trust, and fill the eyes with blindness. Mattie hired me. Mattie hired us. She hired us, okay, to solve this case. If Mattie was sending these death threats, why would she hire someone? Could it be a publicity stunt? Is she trying to help Rick because she's in love with him? I don't know. But no, there's nothing more to figure out about that. It's just weird. Weird to see. Now, in order to move over to this little jewelry box over here, we would have to exit out. So once you hit the back button, now you have access to this jewelry box. Rick's cell phone number. You can go ahead and write this down. Now there's two compartments. You click on the bottom. When you click on the bottom one, we have this torn up note. This is a puzzle. So watch closely on what I do. So if you hover over on the top part of each corner, you're going to see a circle arrow. This is going to allow you to rotate the piece. So rotate all the pieces until the words are facing the correct way. Once everything is facing the correct way, then move all the edges to the right side. So this has a left edge. I'm going to move that there. Move this edge over here, this edge over here. Keep finding all the edges. There's only a left and a right edge, so make sure that you're putting them in the right spots. There isn't a top or bottom one. unfortunately. Okay, and now the puzzle begins. Sorry, and we have a T. So I think it is that. Sorry, and look, when you want to place it together, it looks like it fits so perfectly. So sorry that it has. Notice how that comes together right there. Sorry, it has to. I'm looking for work. Sorry, it has to work out. Like this. But there is no choice at the moment. You must trust me. On this. Apologize for my mouth. We both know what needs to be done, and I am taking the steps, however drastic, to see that it is finished as we discussed. I just need your support. Alright, here we go. Give yourself a round of applause. You did this. So it reads, sorry that it has to work out like this, but there is no choice at the moment. You must trust me on this. We both know what needs to be done, and I'm taking the steps, however drastic, to see that it is finished as we discussed. I just need your support. When all this blows over and everything calms down, we can be together. Crazy, incriminating, you know. We have a smushed lipstick. We have this torn up, saved note. She saved this note. She tore it up and then she saved it. So we have a torn up saved note, and then we have this paperweight medallion looking thing that is just telling people that you can blind people with lies. So that is weird. Okay, and then we have a letter here. This letter, it just is a fan that's talking about the article that we read back at the apartment about her thinking that acting was competitive. It really isn't a clue. It's kind of like a distractor. So feel free to read it if you'd like, but there's nothing that you need to decipher, and it's not relevant to the case. And I believe that is all of the letters. And now we are back. Okay. So that concludes the lobby and Mattie's office. Next part, we're going to go to the set. So meet me there. Bye. And if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever, you know, give me some love, you know, I need it. I want it. Bye. See you on the next one.